All right, day number 2 on my mountain bike. Going to be going out with it. My Cirrus is still in the shop, will be at least for another several days. When I took it in, they told me it would be about a week before they could get it. And they've got my wife's also, so that for tune-ups, and mine's getting some upgrades done to it. But I'll be riding the mountain bike again today. Ride today is only going to be, I think the total will be around 12 miles, but it's going to be a good and bad ride. I'm going to ride over to where my church's youth group is holding, selling fireworks. They've got a fireworks tent out, so I'm going to ride over to the tent, just say hi to them this morning. And my son heads that thing up, so he's going to be doing that. And it's about 6 miles away, so I'll ride over and then ride back. I'll be using the mountain bike, so there are a couple of hills. I hate hills. And there are a couple of hills that I'm going to have to go get up that are a little bit miserable. And unfortunately, it works out so that I have to ride through a canyon, so I'll get to go downhill ways, but then uphill, and then on the way back, it's going to be exactly the same thing. A downhill ride, but then a very steep uphill ride too that's miserable. In fact, on the mountain bike, I'm curious to see this. Last year, before I got my Cirrus, I tried to make a ride this similar direction, and I couldn't ride up the hills on this mountain bike. I had to get off and walk it up the hills. So I'm curious to see what I can do. I've taken my Cirrus. I can ride my Cirrus up those hills, but I'm curious to see if I'll actually be able to ride this up the hills, or if I'll have to get off and walk it. Okay, just got back. A little over 12 miles. It's about exactly what I figured it would be this morning. Uh, the hills. So the first hill that I had to climb, I made it up without walking the bike, and then got to the top of the hill and realized I was in my middle chain ring up in the front. So I had 7 more gears I could have worked through to make it easier. So on the way back, I did use those and got up the other side without any issue at all, without any problem whatsoever. So yeah, that was a sign, definite improvement that I could had a physical way to see that I have grown stronger in my legs. Now, does that mean I like going up hills? No, I don't like going up hills. It's just not. But I can, and so that's good news. I can if I need to, and it's not really my favorite thing to do, but it was a good ride today. I stopped over for a few seconds at the fireworks stand. A few seconds, I was there probably 20 minutes. The fireworks stand, saw my son, and just kind of hung around there for a while until he got some more help. he was there alone right then, and so I just kind of stayed around until he got some help. What we do with that is, because he's the kind of heading it up, he kind of needs to be there during the daytime to do the sales. So at nighttime, we have to have people stay there 24/7. At nighttime, we've got different folks in the church. You know, we try to get a team of men or a whole family to spend the night there. We've been doing this now about, I don't know, 8 years or something like that, and never have had any problems.